Let's talk about hybrids, and one of my favorites, the growler bear. That's a polar bear who had a fun night with a grizzly bear. For some reason, a lot of people ask me if hybrids disprove evolution. No, not evolution. They're showing you a different phenomenon. This is a dolphin false killer whale hybrid. They're becoming increasingly common, and that's very concerning. Hybrids usually only exist in areas where there are poor mate choices. Species prefer their own species, but sometimes they'll say, hey, you look sexier than I remember. In the absence of a decent population, they will go for other species, and that offspring is not always viable. When it is viable, they may undergo a process called hybrid breakdown. So, donkeys and horses can have a mule, and that mule is sometimes fertile. However, subsequent generations become less healthy and less viable. That's because even if the chromosomes manage to line up well, which is difficult if you have two different numbers of chromosomes, the genes may be on different locations. So when they have an offspring, it may not have all the genes that it needs to survive. This is a serious concern for beefalo. Buffalo and cows do not have the same number of chromosomes, and unfortunately, cows have infiltrated populations of buffalo in the United States, and if there is hybrid breakdown down the line, we may end up losing a species. A lot of people also ask about Neanderthals and Denisovians, which I would probably call archaic humans. They were a very similar hominid, and they didn't really die out. They bred in. We still hold Denisovian and Neanderthal DNA in our genetics. The fact that this happened may reflect times in human history where there were population bottlenecks. Or maybe we just weren't all that judgmental. Knowing what I know about humans, I'm guessing that's not the case. However, I really do hope that growler bears do well. Polar bears and grizzly bears have the same number of chromosomes, and they're really frickin' cute.